Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Jane, I hope everything is going well. I hope things aren't too horrendous in FF14 right now without me. um, and yeah, I don't like. Probably one of the biggest things is I want to know what they're going to do with the PvE side of things because I don't like that you have to do the PvE extraction if you want to do more PvE. It's it's a really weird choice. Like, I'm glad that they put a PvE element into the game in Season 0, but I think they need to make it so that you don't have to do PvP if you don't want to. um, there's also, like, they announced so previously the custom strikers, so the custom mechs. We had the custom Falcon and the custom uh Solaris, and both of them were paid for, like real money paid for. Um, but the Narukami, they've said, is going to be unlockable using the mission credits, so basically for free, like in a battle pass. So I'm intrigued how that's going to work because that's a huge change, especially because there's supposed to be 2 custom ones that are coming in Season 1. So I'm really intrigued how custom things like custom mechs are going to work this season. And then, I mean, you can see on the preview, these are the 2 new mechs that we're getting. And we've been able to watch them be built and constructed inside the hangar, but I didn't really understand what kind of mechs they are. So I'm hoping, and I'm pretty certain they will, show some kind of gameplay demo for them to see what they're going to be like. It does. The back one looks so cool, and the front one has such a really strong Xenogears feel to it, in my opinion, which makes sense because Mecha BREAK, when it comes to the mech concept designs, has two mech designers. One of them is the mech designer for Gundam 00, the other one is the mech designer for Xenogears. So kind of makes sense. What? Because I mean, this shot alone, the back one looks like a Gundam, the front one looks like one from Xenogears. So kind of makes sense, honestly. um. So yeah, I'm interested to see what we get out of it. I have done everything I can to stay completely and utterly unspoiled by anything that is in this. I have not looked at the Mecha BREAK Discord or the Mecha BREAK Creator Discord at all today, outside of saying in the Creator Discord, "Hi everyone, I'm not going to be looking here." Although I did get a notification of a reply to that saying that it's got some fun stuff and some controversial stuff. So I'm intrigued what is in this, like, preview stream. It's only about an hour long as well. So because this is like an extra stream on a day that I don't normally stream, I'm basically going to do the hour of this, and that'll be all we do tonight. And I kind of want to dive straight in, which is why I didn't go to the chatting screen.
Have you heard of the critically acclaimed mech game, Mecha BREAK? With an expansive free-to-play PvP mode where you can play the entirety of Operation Bash and the surely soon-to-be award-winning Mash Mac, up to achievement level 50 for free, with sliders for sliders.
Welcome in, Sarah, and thank you for using the Mecha BREAK command. I hope you're well. Should we get this started and let's see what season 1 has in it, shall we? Let's see what we're going to get for season 1. I'm very intrigued. And I'll check the audio as it goes as well, because I don't know how it's going to come out. That looks a bit quiet. That's a bit better. How long is this?
Silly. Wrap your willy.
Oh. Hey, Kira. You just mishearing yourself. I hope you're well. I hope you're resting. And welcome on in. I'm trying to work out where it actually starts. So it's got a build up. Ah, there you go. So we jump to here. Let's see what we're getting in season 1. Okay. It looked like it was about here anyway. Hello?
Hello,
There we go.
players. I'm Kris, the producer of Mecha BREAK. After over 2 months of battle, our Season 0 is coming to an end. Thank
Indeed
you
it
so
is.
much for being with us.
And I did far
see a lot
better
of
than I ever
comments
thought I
and
would
feedback
in
from our
any kind of
players.
PvP game.
And I'll address these comments in today's livestream and share our improvement plans one by one. And of course, the core announcement is to give you a solid release date for Season 1, The Pulse of the Indigo Stone.
There's a lot of things that they can improve, I'm not gonna lie.
On September 19th. Someone may ask, didn't you say a season will last 3 months? That's right, but this time we're starting it about 2 weeks earlier.
Okay, so we've got a week.
Accordingly, we will be rolling out a corresponding compensation plan.
Compensation
We'll
plan?
talk about the compensation plan later on. Let's just stick to our rundown right now. Not long ago, we released 2 new strikers, Alphard and Hal. You might have seen
Yeah, so these were being
these 2 new
built
strikers
in the hangar.
being transported to the base.
Okay, that looks
As you can
really
see,
cool.
We'll unveil them gradually. And next, let's take a look at some players' creations from our recent mech skin design event.
Oh, they were
Some
teasing us
announcement
there.
designs.
Okay, fine.
Let's just take a look. So the first one is the original color scheme, and these are all player-made skins. Very interesting with all sorts of styles.
I don't think I did submit one. I don't think it got selected because mine were all too Gundamy.
So I don't know what Alphard should look like for you guys, because we haven't really officially revealed its weapons.
These are
As
cool
you know, it's
color schemes,
primarily
though.
a ballistic-focused mech. So maybe every player has their own interpretation of it.
And this was the one that I was saying is very Xenogears in terms of its design. Very Xenogears.
Different styles. Like this one, it looks very divine, like an angel. And this looks like it's coming from the underworld. Or a knight. They're very cool.
Although the white, when it's in white like that, it reminds me of a nightmare
Oh,
frame
this
from Code
looks like
Geass.
a Kibble. And this
Well, that's
one
interesting.
used a gradient color scheme. And this is pretty close to how I picture Hell myself. After seeing these designs, you might be saying,
How does it actually
"Seeing
die?
these models, we've seen some weapons, but can you show us the gameplay of Hell?"
Yes, I want to know whether I even want to
Well, in today's
pilot
live
these
stream,
ones.
I'll show 2 gameplay videos just to show off their features. Let's jump right into the video. Now, through this demo, you can see that Alphard is clearly a high-speed striker.
Okay, I wasn't expecting the big, heavy
All of
one
his
to be
weapons,
fast.
You can see are mainly ballistic-based.
I was not expecting the big
So
one
Alphard
to be
has
fast.
ballistic weapons and a very
Huh.
interesting booster, which together form Alphard's high-speed assault combat style. Now let's take a look
Interesting.
at
Wait, what? Drones?
Hal. You probably know that it has deflector drones.
Okay.
So these are all just its
Nemu, I hope you're well.
little drones.
Thank you for the daily report. So,
Here's a little sneak peek. Hell's right click can activate a small ADS. It's completely different from Narukami and Aquila's ADS. It's a small one. It won't turn your entire screen into ADS.
so it looks like it's a kind of sniper in a way,
This way,
but the
whether you
drones
tap
allow you to
left
snipe
click
round
or right
corner.
click, You can use the reflection drones to extend your range and coverage, and most importantly, you
Huh.
can hide in a corner and use your drones to deflect your energy beams.
So you can shoot round corners.
It's quite powerful. And internally, we've given
Interesting.
Hal a nickname, the King of Lightning and Thunderstorm. That is because its
Thunder God Sid the
left-click
mech.
attacks combined with consecutive deflections
Thunder God
from
Sid the
multiple
mech.
drones can deal massive area damage in specific zones, and it can also suppress single target. So that's how. Since we have a lot to cover today, we won't dive into the details of each and every of these weapons.
That's really
Before
interesting
launch, we should
because
have
I'm
one
like
more chance to talk.
trying
And
to
then
work
I'll
out
personally play
how you would
Alpha
counter
and
that.
Hal, just to give you a demo. And also a quick update on where we are right now. With both new strikers, together with all our other strikers, are undergoing overall balance adjustment.
Okay,
I
good.
know everyone cares a lot about balance.
Yes, we do. We
We'll
really
talk
do.
about it later. But let's first focus on
Because
our
there's
new
definitely some
content.
balance issues at the moment. Like, I'm not going to deny there are some balance issues in the game.
Let's move on to the next part. Apart from the new mechs in the new season, everyone's also curious about what kind of unique weapon skins that we will bring this time. And as you know, in Season 1, we released weapon skins for Welkin, Panther, and Listeners. And we've also prepared really stunning new weapon skins for these new strikers.
I'm intrigued this time. The skins. So I got
So
one
we
of the
have
skins
Okami's
last
decoy
time,
drone, Aquila's
which was
weapon,
the
Infernal's
flaming
beam
wings.
cannon, and Hurricane's decoy drone, the shield, Tricera's weapon, and Serenith.
Wait, there's a Tricera one?
System. Let's take a look at the video. It's very stunning.
There's a Tricera one? I'm a Tricera main. There's a Tricera one? Gallivant, welcome on in. They put a snow one. Oh wow, they were busy. I need that. Okay, I'm going for the Tricera one because I am a Tricera main, so it makes sense. But it looks like an ice-based weapon skin for Tricera. That's so cool. Maybe it's supposed to be lightning. It's lightning, not ice, isn't it? Okay, the Falcon looks awesome. Look at those wings. Oh my god, those wings. Maybe I'm going to have to learn Falcon as well.
You can get 4 weapon skins in Matrix Selection, and the other 4 can be get in.
Oh, they brought English. Very nice.
In the supply crate.
Yeah, that was badass. Like, that Falcon looks so cool.
So
Oh my god, the Falcon
in
wings.
the supply crate, you can get Tricera's Hotwitzer, Stego's rocket pods, Serenith orbital targeting system, and Hurricane's decoy drone.
Okay, so Tricera is through the boxes, so I'm going to have to grind them out then.
Our players say that they just couldn't get the weapon skins they want by drawing or by purchasing these supply crates, but this time we've added a guarantee system, which we'll talk about later.
Ooh? Because yeah, as soon as he said that it's in the box, I'm like, I'm not getting that then.
Pilots and their special strikers. So the first one is Kanan Kamiya, the pilot of Nadokami, and Jeanette, the pilot of Serenith.
Ooh, we're getting to see some of the actual lore videos. Oh my god, the custom Narukami looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. It's like a Sakura. Look at it, it's gorgeous. It's
I really
gorgeous.
like this video, but it's not the full version yet. If you want to watch the complete story, We'll release the full video later. Now let's take a look at Jeanette's video. I really like her second ox.
So which one was this? Serenith. Custom Serenith, I think. I mean, this is fucking epic. All of these lore videos are so epic. Okay, it's a purple Serenith. Shame I don't like playing Serenith, but that looks fucking cool.
This time, Jeanette would also have a long animated short, which will be released later.
Yeah, gacha is gacha, but that does sound pretty generous for a gacha.
So Jeanette's cosmetics and her accessories are all can all be get. Of course, we've seen a very cool Narukami.
So on Twitter, they said that the Narukami,
Battle Pass,
yeah, is the battle pass.
can grind it in the Matrix Selection store.
So I want to know more about the battle pass, because there was a battle pass in the beta, but they removed it in the launch. And then said the Serenith is direct purchase. So I guess it's one purchase and one grind. It's better than when it was two purchases. Ooh, new glamours. Hello and welcome on in. Hope you're well.
It's like our
That's
previous
cute.
outfits. They will be available for a limited time.
Ooh.
And now I like to officially introduce our
Oh.
brand new pattern system. We've made a major technical breakthrough.
Ooh.
We've added
Animated patterns.
to the patterns. And there's more to come later.
Animated patterns now.
This dynamic lighting
New glamour and new mech
completely
glamour.
different from previous static patterns. Personally, I really love it.
Okay, that's really nice.
Now all the patterns have equipped with breathing light effects.
All the
After that,
patterns.
Let's talk about the
All the
compensation plan.
patterns.
As I mentioned earlier, the original season was set for 3 months, but we're ending it 2 weeks earlier. So of course we'll provide compensation. So don't worry. Let's just take a look at the compensation plan. The compensation will be divided into 2 parts. One for players who already purchased the season's battle pass,
Which I did.
another for those who didn't purchase the battle pass. If you already purchased the battle pass, you will get 12.
Okay, so what they're saying is a battle pass isn't actually a battle pass, is it? It's just
This means
basically the subscription.
that if you purchased BP before,
Yeah, it's not an actual battle pass. It's just a subscription because you just get additional points.
along with 10 season supply crates. And of course, you will get a discount price for purchasing the
Yeah.
Season 0 Battle Pass, which is only $10.99 USD.
Okay, so we get additional.
But if you didn't purchase Battle Pass previously, you will get 3,000 mission tokens. And of course, you can also purchase the Battle Pass at a discounted price.
Okay, so we get the discounted battle pass for next season no matter what, but then if you have this one, this season zeros, you get a bunch of extra mission tokens. That's cool.
Battle Pass in the new season.
No worries, Rory.
So previously, shop unlocks were based on mission tokens spent by players.
Yep.
But now it's been changed to unlock corresponding shops based on the mission token you earned.
Okay, that's better. That's a lot better.
Large number of rewards.
Extension
This is not
permit.
in the matrix selection. It's a new section added to the matrix contract. So as long as you have
Okay, so you can buy.
without battle pass, you get the rewards on the left side. With battle pass, you get rewards on the right side.
Okay, so this is more of a normal
You
battle
can trade the
pass.
store and get it.
But okay, so through mission tokens, you earn the
For every 2,000
PvE stuff now. I
tokens
can
you
see
earn,
that.
You unlock one reward tier. It's very
Okay,
long. The list
hang
goes
on.
on.
I'm going to pause it for a second because there's one thing I noticed there. Because I was mentioning earlier how I want to know more about the PvP. Clearly, because the PvP item, it's like the weird little card almost, like a black and white card, like card key. That's still in there. So clearly, it's still got a limit on the PvE. But they're saying every 2,000 credits gets you another level on the battle pass because it is actually this one clearly is an actual standard battle pass. You can easily get 2,000 per run on PvE Mashmac easily. So, with that in mind, depending how often, you might be able to just get a bunch of them anyway. But I'll need to wait and see like what's actually in the battle pass on launch and how they layer out effectively. But maybe it's not so bad as I thought it was, or maybe it's not so bad as it has been. I still
There are
prefer it
about
wasn't
50
locked,
tiers in
but
total.
50 tiers is
Even without
pretty standard.
purchasing battle pass, you can claim the left side of rewards, including
Ooh,
season crates and season frame, and there are more high-valued items on the right side. This is
No,
completely
that's
new in the
better.
new season.
Like,
This
I
means
think
that all players can earn
we know
rewards
battle
whether they
passes
play,
work,
whether
so
they pay or not. If you buy the battle pass, in addition to keep the original boost, mission token boost, you can also unlock these additional benefits.
I'm okay with the standard battle pass. I am okay with it.
These are all the rewards that you can get.
So you still get
You
get the
basically
frame.
get
Right,
the
yeah, there you go, look.
top line.
See this here, this right here, that's the item for that you. So after you've done your whatever the weekly limit is of the PvE extraction mode, you can then go again you can use one of these to basically go again. So clearly it's still going to be limited, which I'm not overly happy with. But I'm glad these are in the battle pass now. So that there is at least a way to get them.
And if you get battle pass, you get all of them.
好的，那接下来来讲话呢，我们来看一下整个 Battle Pass 来讲话呢，改了之后我们的一个新的内容哈。那
Now let's just
大家可
take
以
a
看
look
最
at
上
the
边，
newly
依然来
adjusted
讲话呢
content.
就是获得一个
Yeah, you got the frame there, one of the
There's a minor
weapons.
tweak as well.
That's the
If you
Narukami,
have
I think.
15,000 mission tokens, you can choose between the two new strikers.
Strikers are
Unlike
15k.
last season where it's only limited to one striker.
更加自由了哈。对，
This
那另
means
外来
that
讲
you'll
呢
have
这
more
边来讲我
freedom
们可以看
to
一下第
choose.
四点，就是解锁两个
The
安全
fourth
载物空
point
间哈。那这个来讲话呢，
is
大家可以看
unlocking
这张
two
图
new
的上面来讲话也有。
secure cargo
这
bay.
点来讲话呢，是放在我们刚刚的获取功勋解锁那边的，所以说
It is
即便是玩
also
家没有去 Battle Pass
in
也能拿到两个。
the
但是来讲话
section that
如
we
果玩家
showed
来讲话呢
previously.
是购买了，是立刻拿了两个。那意味
Two
着
new
，purchase
Chicago
battle
base.
pass, you get 2 slots. If you purchase battle pass, you can get 4 slots in total, which is called secure cargo bay. It means that if you're neutralized in Mashmac, you can also extract your items. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, so it's basically extraction protection.
So basically,
Okay.
grinding mission tokens, you get the rewards that I just shown.
So for free, you get 2. If you bought the battle pass, you get 4.
including the 4 new weapon skins.
That I'm not so sure about. We'll have to see how it plays out for the season, but I'm unsure about that.
Matrix selection.
But there's the 2 new room cards. Casino. Arcade,
So
was
we've
it?
adjusted the display structure on the left side, making it clearer and more intuitive to browse items. As mentioned earlier,
Oh, that's adorable. That's
the
actually
score
adorable.
mechanism has changed from unlocking by spending mission tokens to unlocking by earning mission tokens. So this is
That's a very cool
background
shield.
that can be
Oh, it's a
used in our
pattern.
new
And there's the Narukami. Okay.
photo taking feature.
So you have to earn 200k, which isn't
These are
too
all
bad.
new
It's more than I was
items
thinking.
this season,
Oh look, yep,
including
there's the wings.
Falcon's wing, which is really cool.
I think it's 200. Yeah, 200k, and then it costs 28.
Matrix selection store in
So,
our season 1.
If you earn 200k, you then spend 28k to get the Narukami. Okay.
This is just a more complete
Okay.
overview of all these
I'm
rewards.
okay. I thought it would have been
As you can see
100k
from
because
this,
that was the
after
maximum for last
really
season.
shows everything
But
you can get.
okay, better than 50 quid.
The rewards at the top are unlocked through the store, while the content below becomes available after buying battle pass and accumulating mission tokens. Some player may ask, last season I didn't purchase those seasonal items like Celeries, Serenith, and Inferno. I missed it. What should I do? So I'll show you how to do it.
Okay, so how to get mechs from the previous season?
Previously, you can click on the logistics in the matrix selection, and there's a previous season,
Okay,
including strikers, access cards to different rooms. Since we added photo taking feature in this season, so we added a new background feature in season 1, which season 0 doesn't have, but we added that in this store. It's a
ooh, additional photo stuff.
holo background.
Doing tokens.
Don't worry.
So one of them, the Serenith, it sounds like from what they were saying earlier, Serenith is
No one
paid.
misses out.
Narukami is via tokens.
Let's dive into the guarantees mechanism
That's
we mentioned earlier.
what it sounded like from earlier.
So from the bottom of this picture, you can clearly see what it contains. So we have 4 new weapon
Okay,
skins,
those are the things there.
as
Those are,
introduced previously.
so you got the weapon skins.
Also
I don't know what
have
this is.
two patterns with dynamic
Yeah, they're the patterns.
breathing light.
PvE, the covert ops
And each
PvE.
one has
I
5
don't know what this
different
is.
colors. And we've also added covert operation plan. And let's talk about the guarantee mechanism.
Yeah,
For
this is what.
every crate opened, you are guaranteed to receive 1 covert operation plan. For every 200 draws, you will randomly get 1 color from the 2 dynamic patterns. In every 400 draws, you are guaranteed to randomly receive 1 of the 4 new.
Okay, so clarity there. Yeah, it did kind of look like one of the mech tokens, didn't it? So basically, what they said there is, you are for every box you open, you are guaranteed to get a covert ops pass. So for every single box you open, you're guaranteed to get 1 more run at PvE. So if then you go into the PvE mode and you get the boxes, you're guaranteed to have another PvE mode added to your limit. That's interesting. That's better than I was thinking. It's still not what I wanted, but it's better than I was thinking. And then it was every 200 you're guaranteed. What was it? Every 200 you're guaranteed a pattern, and every 400 boxes you are guaranteed one of these. So it's a lot. 400 is a lot, but at least there is a guarantee that you will get one of them. It's randomized, but at least there is a guarantee you'll get something. It's better than I was expecting.
Draws. You are guaranteed to randomly
Aaron,
receive
thank you for the
one
daily
of
report.
4 new weapon skins.
Ah, so it is a model token. Okay.
Covers the new season crates. Now let's take a look at the new patterns. They're really stunning.
This is cool. The fact that the patterns are like illuminated and some of them animated.
5 different colors. Together, there are 10 variants. They look differently applied to different strikers, and you can customize these yourself.
That one is so cool. Oh my god, that one is so cool. That is awesome. It is very much an animated neon. That's so cool.
And then next, moving on to what players care about the most, balance adjustment. Please note that all changes mentioned below are not final. We're continuously.
What was the last mech? Hang on. Oh, that's the new one. That's the new one. Alphard. That's Alphard.
And then next, moving on to what players care about the most, balance adjustment. Please note that all changes mentioned below are not final. We're continuously optimizing balance.
This should be
So
interesting.
changes may be
Thank you for the throw.
added or some may be rolled back at any time.
I don't think it worked though. Let me just restart.
Watch them. Watch the videos. So
I don't
first,
think throw worked.
weapon switching optimization. We have optimized the smoothness, improved the smoothness of weapon switching process with the interval between switches is shorter, so that players can
Okay,
swap
that's
weapons
good.
faster, the controls is more responsive.
I'm always up for more
The
responsiveness
weapon switching of
in a
Panther,
game like this.
shield and between shield and shield blade is also more smooth.
Please,
Change
please.
the
Hang on.
kit of Falcon, where
I'm going to say this now before they go into it. I am hoping, please, 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 take away the limit that you put on Tricera's turning speed. Please. It did not need to be a thing at all. Or at least not to that limit, because as soon as they nerfed the speed of Tricera, I could not turn fast enough to keep up with a Sky Raider and a Falcon that are flying around me.
you can turn it off at any time. And then it became overly dominant in actual combat, especially if you're in EIC storms. It could focus fire with extremely high efficiency. Therefore, we've adjusted it.
Okay, so they've nerfed the scanner thing. That's
So this
good.
adjustment means that after using it, even if you use it for 1 second, there's at least like a 6-second longer cooldown time than before.
Okay, I approve of that, because Falcon and Serenith, when it comes to like the storms where
Falcon
you
has
can't target anymore,
energy,
those two
particularly
could,
in
and it was unfair.
slow sloop. It could achieve longer periods of lock-on immunity at a relatively lower energy cost, which was not fully considered in our initial design. Therefore, the adjustment
It did,
changed the
but
duration,
what I mean is they could still target. But yeah, Falcons was everyone.
whether it's fast, normal, or slow.
Serenus was bad, but Falcons
And the
was
timing,
not
in
good.
fact,
It was really, really bad.
will now be consistent. This means that when choosing the slow loop, the mech remain targetable for a longer period of time.
Okay. This is also good because you'd have people like
The
spamming
duration
it,
of lock-on immunity
and
provided
you couldn't
by all loop
attack.
attacks has been shortened across board. For Sky Raiders, it's the same.
Okay, that's fair because, I mean, there's a video I have of me where I was able to like survive on basically 1% HP on Sky Raider for ages because I could just stop people targeting me by just basically
Talk about
flying in loops and
additions
stuff.
Sky Raiders missile dispenser.
I think I survived for like
The
3 or 4
micro
minutes
missile
and
has
then
been
got
reduced.
heals,
Lock-on
so I just
immunity
never
for
died.
micro missiles has been reduced from 200 meters to 250 meters to 200 meters.
Okay, so you got to be. That's fair. That is fair.
If the main munition lands inaccurately, these micro missiles will have a harder time effectively covering and hitting enemy, and will also increase the damage of Ellison's autocannon. The Gauss cannon's damage has been slightly increased as well.
Mhm.
And moving on to the defense field, we've weakened it.
Okay, this I like. This I like because Welkin
The defense field means
was
the
too
shield in
strong.
front of it.
It was way too strong.
Also, we noticed some players having discussions on forums regarding the threshold. You guys may have some misunderstanding
Yeah,
about the
Welkin
threshold.
was way too strong. It was way too overtuned.
Probably we didn't describe it properly. We'd like to take this opportunity to explain. A higher threshold means weaker defensive performance, which means that the threshold represents the maximum amount of damage that can be taken within 1 second. For example, if the threshold is 10,000 points, then you will take at most 10,000 points of damage per second. If the threshold is lowered, say to 100 points, then you would only take up to 100 points of damage in that second, making the shield nearly impossible to break.
Okay, so
Players
by
say in the forum that we should reduce the threshold to 10,000 to 8,000, 9,000. That's incorrect. We increased it from 10,000 points to 12,000 points, which means that the shield can now absorb more damage per second.
Okay, so that's actually really important from a game dev because that's done from a game dev perspective. They're not doing it from a player's perspective. So I need to. So basically, when you say threshold to players, because I adore Mecha BREAK, you guys know I love it, but I will say the devs they need practice when it comes to communication. So because they're doing it from a dev's perspective. So when most players hit threshold, they think the total amount of damage before like a shield will turn off. So they think that, okay, if the damage is 10,000, then the shield has to take 10,000 before it disables. What the threshold is it's from a coding perspective, where the threshold is effectively the how do I explain this? It's the amount of damage that the shield takes, not like per hit, not the amount of damage that you need to reach. So a higher threshold means that it can take more damage. The game code allows it to take more. So if it was set to 100, if the threshold in the code was set to 100, and you hit it for 9 million, it would only take 100. Because the threshold in the code is, I can only take 100. So they're speaking purely from a dev point of view of in the code, we have now increased the amount of damage the shield will actually take per hit, not the amount of damage you need to do to the shield. If that makes sense. So it's not even the bare minimum, this is how much damage Like the higher the threshold, the lower the defense score. Effectively, it's changing the calculation of how much damage the shield is taking per hit. The lower the threshold, the less damage the shield physically takes for each of your hits. It's the code mathematics, effectively, for damage.
So its total capacity is reduced to 60,000. The shield will now break in about 5 seconds under sustained heavy fire. And the lock-on distance of Inferno shortened from 480 to 430.
Okay, so they've increased the lock-on rate for Inferno.
Inferno's charge splitter time reduced from 0.9 seconds, increased from 0.9 seconds to 1.5 seconds.
Oh, okay, so they've slowed it down.
Additionally,
Okay.
we identified a mechanism by utilizing recoil. Inferno could maintain airborne without consuming energy. Of course, this is different
People did
from
that a lot.
our expectation and our design intent. So therefore, we now changed it. As long as you use weapon or airborne, you will consume energy as usual. Now moving on to Aquila.
Okay,
Aquila
so it seems like it seems like you shouldn't be able to do the trick anymore with Inferno, where basically what you do is you'd go into the joint cannon mode, you'd fire, aiming down to shoot you into the air. Then you'd aim again, fire, and you just keep yourself in the air, basically permanently, using the recoil of the double barrel shot. It seems like that's not going to work anymore. At least they're trying to address it, and that I like.
Energy depletion system. The energy has to recharge to 20% after depleted before it can be used again. This is not specific to Aquila, it's also applied to Alphard.
Okay.
Energy has to recharge to above 20% to be used again. And we've optimized stagger as well. And previously, you cannot turn it on and off at a very fast speed. There's about a 1 second lag in that. So we've optimized it so you can turn it off within 0.6 seconds.
Okay, so they've made Sego a bit stronger. That's probably good. Probably.
Once your Ox3 is on, you can still be detected by enemy scan. This didn't meet our expected impact for an ultimate with, a long cooldown. Now, when you activate Ox3, although scan can detect the stealth layer provided by its drone, you can no longer direct lock onto Narukami itself. Right click
Don't welcome in.
and
What
lock,
happened?
left click, you couldn't lock on it, but you can deal damages or just attack it.
Okay, so Narukami's
It's hidden
that
into
I
the
like.
field.
So basically, yeah, at the moment, even if the Narukami is in there, the scanner will still allow you to lock onto them. So what they're changing is so that if a Narukami is in that field, that bubble, the scanner won't lock on, which is good. I think that's how it should be. That is not nice, Stoned. I am so sorry. I also hope the cat's okay.
You couldn't scan it. Additionally, we've identified an overlooked issue.
I'm still really hoping
It's corruption mode.
the Tricera turning speed will be changed back again.
It should corrupt surrounding enemies, but it was unable to affect missiles. So in the new version, We've added anti-missile capability to Luminous corruption mode.
Okay, so Lumi can survive a bit longer. That's probably good. Even though I'm not a Lumi player, I think that's probably good. That's fine. That's good, but I am sorry for your Xbox.
It's highly functional, but it does have a steep learning curve. We've made multiple adjustments.
Sorry for coughing.
We've fixed several issues where it could still be targeted by NPC even when the jammer was active. We reduced the jammer's cooldown.
I mean, that's better than the bed.
to 18
That's better than the
seconds.
bed.
这个顺便再做一个广告啊，我们新的特装白红开这个效果真的很帅。好，
Our
然后
new
复合钩爪这边来讲
Okay.
Seren-
It looks like they haven't done what I was hoping with Serenith. My biggest issue with Serenith, and this comes purely from a point of view of a stationary striker, because obviously when I main Triceratops, I go into Fortress mode. I'm supposed to stay still and tank and do damage. The recharge on Serenith's orbital strike, in my opinion, is way too low, because they can almost spam it on me, and there's just nothing I can do outside of like just leave whatever I'm doing, whatever objective I'm trying to do, because if I stand still, I'm dead. So like on a payload, for example, if I'm pushing the payload, all they need is to have a Serenith in their team just spamming the orbital strike, and I can't push the payload. But it looks like they're not addressing that yet.
Serenith,
我们之前来讲的话是
the
没有设置
special Serenith in new season is very
这个呢就
cool
会
with
变成玩家
this
其实叫做
on.
毫无办法可以去做一个反应。
Now moving on to
沟
the
通的话呢
composite
基本上
claw
必中，所以说呢在这边来讲的话呢
of
做了一个
Stellaries
0.8秒的一个演
I feel
示。
sorry for this
这个
translator because he's trying to
Second
keep
delay.
up.
沟通之后来讲的话呢有0.8秒来讲的话呢去做
which
恢
means
复的
that
动作。
when you are hooked
然后
on,
呢，我们来
you
看一下
have
光学迷
0.8
彩。
seconds
这边
to
来讲的话
react to
大家也
that,
都知道啊，就是
where
是飞
previously
顶
you
的
couldn't do
核心技
anything.
能光学迷彩来讲的
Okay,
话呢，其
that's
实
good.
过于强大
Optical
因为
camo
来讲
as a
秒
core
开秒
skill
关的情况下来讲，
of
基本上可以
Stellaries
做到
is currently
无法
way
被
too strong,
特别是
Giving
一些
a way of
especially the
countering Stellaris is
when you
good.
那这边来
activate it
讲的话
and
呢，我们也
deactivate it
做了一个
instantly.
调整
It's
那一
nearly
来讲的话
impossible
呢
to lock on.
飞
So
顶
we've made
从
adjustment
原
to
本
that.
的这个持续时间从16秒
So the
降低到
duration
12
time
秒，冷却时间
Stellaris
呢
needed a
reduced
nerf.
from
那意味着
16
来讲的话就是
seconds
说
to
持
12
续时间
seconds,
更短，但是呢冷却
and
时
the
间更长。
cooldown
对
has also been
每次
increased.
现在飞警要用光学迷彩的时候，一定要想清楚。对，
So
Okay.
when you want to use the optical
好
camo,
的
you have
以
to
上呢就是我
plan
们
it
现在来讲的话呢
cautiously.
已经完成了方
So
向
these
盘
are
的一些调整
That's good.
all
That's
of
very
the
good.
这不是所有的
adjustments
调整
already
还有很多
implemented
调整
in
来
the
讲的话
current
呢，我们现
version.
在正在
But as
和
mentioned,
我们
these
的
are not
阿尔法和海狼
all the
一起
changes
来
we're
讲的话呢
conducting
在
right
做
now.
联合性的一个
Okay, I'm still gonna
我们
hope
still conducting
for
balance
最
adjustment
终
a
tests
Tricera
日志
turning
对
speed change
那当前来
across
讲
the
的话呢
board.
你也可以
and the
稍微看一
Serenith
下
So please refer to
like
our
recast
如何来
time.
讲的话呢，像我们
update
阿奎拉的13枪，我们
for
来讲
all
的话呢
confirmed
会
adjustments.
稍微来讲的话，我们认为
And
这个
also
是
for Aquila's
是一
13
个
shot,
亮点。
we've also
我
adjusted
也
it.
认为
We
这个来
believe
讲
it's
的话
a
呢是一个需
it's
要
an
操作的
interesting
一个环
gameplay.
但是来讲的话呢，13枪来讲的话呢是不是过多了？对，因为
But
如果按照正常情况下呢，
is
只
it
能
I-
too
6
much?
枪但是
Because normally you
我
can
们
only
，Don't-
来讲呢也
shoot
不会说一
6
下子把
shot,
它变成说对，这个是个 bug，我
but
们
we
把它改
won't
到只有6枪。所以说
revert it
这
to
块我们
6
还是会来讲的话呢
shot
会有一定技
or
巧
treat it
的
as a
瑕疵和
bug.
保留。对，但是是
We
13枪，那这
might
个就
keep
真
it,
的有待商榷了。
but
所以这块来讲的话呢
whether
只是
13
透
shot
露
is
下
too
我
many
们
is
还有
still under
一些
discussion.
这些在
13 shots is a
内
lot,
容。好的，
but we'll see. We'll see.
好，好，然后接下来我们讲一下我们的整个段位的一个系统。
And next,
这里
let's
面我
talk
们可以先
about
介绍一下，就是
our
整个我们
new
的段位来
season
讲的话呢，匹
tier
配机制
system.
我们再做了一次的优化。
First,
那
we've
对应
once
来讲
again
的话呢，玩家之
optimized
前反
the
馈到的一些
matchmaking
匹配
mechanism,
问题来讲的话呢，我们也会在这块来讲的话
addressing
呢
player
进行
feedback
优
from
化。那
before.
今天内容太多了，这个我就不细讲了。我们会在更
Since
新
we
日志
have
上
a
面来
lot to
讲会
cover
写
today,
得
we
很
won't
清
go
楚。
into
那
details
这边
here.
我们讲一个，就是说当新赛季之
Okay.
后来讲的话呢，我们的段位会怎么样？我们来看图。
Let's see what will
那
happen
首先来讲的话呢，
in
就
the new
是
season.
我们来讲段位来讲的话呢是会回退的。
So
那
I
season
am.
begins,
如果玩家拿到
here.
传
tiers
奇和不
will
朽的话
be
呢，我们
reset.
回到铂金。
I'm just going to stop as well for a second, because I am here. When season 0 started, I didn't expect to get past here. So from a personal perspective, I'm really fucking proud of myself that I managed to go from basically rookie all the way to bronze, silver, gold, platinum, master, grandmaster, and then, well, yeah, grandmaster, master, then champion. I'm really proud. It is, yeah, it's master, general, then champion. That's correct, yeah. So I'm here, and then it's legendary, and then indestructible. So I'm here. Retro, welcome on in. I hope you're well. You got to general, so yeah, you should be here. So we'll both end up in base. So in the new season, we're both going to start in gold, basically. That's how that's going to work. Which is fair. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, I think.
If you reach legend and indestructible, you will be reset to platinum.
Yeah, so then we'll go to gold.
Grandmaster, general, or champion, you'll fall back to gold. So this graphic here clearly shows the corresponding starting tiers for the new season.
I'm okay with that. Considering gold is where I normally end up in a season, in most PvP things.
For PvE, we noticed a lot of players really enjoy it.
What snack did you get? And congrats on the assignment. That's awesome.
If you want to purchase the PvE keys can also
Sorry for coughing.
God in the supply crate. Previously we mentioned secure cargo bay. There are 4
Good choice.
in total, 2 of which
Very good choice.
can be acquired through mission tokens. You don't need to purchase battle pass. Any player can get at least 2 secure cargo bay.
Okay.
And the other 2 is given directly after purchasing a battle pass. So what is this secure cargo? If you put your items in the secure cargo, no matter you're neutralized by NPC or other player, all of these 4 items can be extracted.
Okay. Okay, there's a couple of things that are important with this. So, I guess, yeah, first thing first, though, that secure cargo bay, everyone gets 2. If you buy the battle pass, you get an additional 2. That's one thing. But the most important thing, I think, there that we see is that the crates stack inside the secure. So you can put all of the crates you get in there so that no matter what, you are getting your crates, even if you die. You can also put, obviously, the individual covert ops, like tickets, in there as well. So that's huge, because then you don't have to send one crate at a time like we had to before. They stack, so you can put them all into it. That I love. That is hugely important. Because it used to be, even with mods, it used to be you couldn't stack them. You had, like, if you were using like the cargo shuttle, for example, and you had 6 mods, the cargo shuttle can only hold, if you have the level 2 cargo shuttle, it can hold 4 things. You could put 4 mods in, 1 in each slot, and then that's it. But now they're stacking. That stacking alone is huge. That alone is huge. Lord of the Rings is a great shout. It's a great shout. What game would you play? Yeah, this is huge, the fact that you can stack them.
As shown in the video,
That's
we've also
actually
added some new
huge.
mechanism to mechabreak. We've added some new crates in mechabreak. We've reduced the number of minor enemies to ease the pressure of clearing these enemies. We've added some special crates to mechabreak. While they won't appear in every match, but when they do, the drop quality is equivalent to boss rewards.
Okay.
So let's learn about the new challenges and new boss through this video.
Ooh.
So the new boss is called Marina.
Scorpion mech.
It's like a mechanically augmented beast infected by co-right. It looks like a scorpion. I won't spoil its specific skills. Players can challenge it.
I was thinking more like Guard Scorpion from FF7.
The key to open the corresponding
Minecraft
instance
Outside
space.
is a good shout. Very nice and chill. Very nice and chill indeed.
We've also made important adjustments.
Yeah,
to
the Final Fantasy fan in me is like, Guard Scorpion?
Previously,
Okay.
players could revive multiple times after being killed.
Mhm.
This often leads to drawn out back and forth
Enjoy.
battles. So we've changed that. Now in solo matches, once you're killed, you can no longer use airdrop to revive yourself.
Okay.
Therefore, the matches are more compact.
That's fair, because there was a time where I killed
And
the same Melisnis
now gliders.
3 times, I think.
We've added a protection measure to the glider. After being used,
Fellowship is the first one.
your glider will enter a 10-second protection state. After 10 seconds,
Fellowship, then 2 towers, then
others can
Return of the King.
Of course, you know when teammate occupies it, the system will return it to you later via email. But if it's taken by an enemy, it's gone for good.
Is why I haven't used my glider yet.
When you're off your glider, after 10 seconds, your enemy can then grab it.
Okay, so you get a
The
cooldown.
2 new
That's okay. That's better.
weapons
Oh,
in
ads. I
mechabreak.
apologize for that.
The first one is similar to the claw of Aquila. It's basically a drone that looks like a claw.
Okay, so you get a stun claw.
Similar to the effect of Aquila's drop.
Okay.
It can paralyze enemies when used.
Stun claw is cool.
So here's the second one. This is a stasis field.
No worries. Enjoy. Let me know what you think.
It can only be equipped
Oh, you get a Welkin shield as well.
right hand.
Interesting. Okay.
So that effect is similar to Welkin's stasis field. It's like a area, you created an area, or maybe a dual battlefield, whatever you call it. This can help you to defend, to extract.
Yeah, you can get out to the
Put
you get to the extraction point. You put your shield up.
on your left hand, then
Okay.
you can attack as well.
Interesting. That's gonna be
Next up, addressing
that's gonna be used a
concerns of the
lot.
warehouse. Some players say, my backpack is full of rockets.
Papa, welcome on in.
Space
I
left.
hope you are well. Thank you for the
In
daily
Kris
report.
version, rockets beacons could be sprayed or painted individually, but now we've observed that players rarely use that feature, so we removed it.
That's fair. No one really cares. I don't think anyone really cares about painting the rockets.
Can be stacked, therefore we can save a lot of room for players.
Okay, we can stack rockets as well.
We've also added another content for 6v6 mode, which previously lacked tutorials and challenge levels. We've now added challenge levels, so just 10 new.
Oh god, I barely got through the Tricera challenge. How am I going to do in these challenge missions? Okay, this should be interesting.
5 are in the basic tutorial. They're relatively simple. The other 5 are somewhat difficult in the challenge level.
让你去完全了解到这张场景里面的机制。那
So
意味着
by
来讲话呢，
completing
你不
them,
知道怎么玩，你打
you'll
过这个，
be
一定
able
能
to
帮你更好了解
understand
怎么在这张
the
场景
map.
里面获胜。
If you don't know
Oh, it's
about
just
it,
okay.
firstly,
前面
after
的内容来
completing
讲话
these
呢，都比较
tutorials,
严肃，
you'll have
So
a
it's
better understanding
individual
of them.
map tutorials.
Now let's talk about
That I fucking love. Because, oh my god, please tell me that this is going to actually make it so that on the payload maps, these tutorials, these new individual map tutorials, I hope that means people will actually see that on the payload maps, for example, just going off and killing people isn't going to win you the match. You have to push the payload. Oh, that could be so good.
something fun.
So good.
玩家说我想
Many
机甲
players have been looking
没问题，
forward
这
to
回实现了。
the
让我们来看，
photo taking feature. Now it's officially launched.
那前面介绍过哈，我们
Right.
在这
Because
回
we had a
在
photo
线
thing
上店里
before.
面
What do you mean
As introduced
officially?
previously, we added
整个
holo
风水
background
那玩家来讲话呢，其
in
实可以
the
跟
Matrix
自己
Selection
的
Store.
角色拍照一样，当你上
I'm just going to replay that. Because the photo mode itself that we have already is insane because it's basically the tools for Final Fantasy 14, let's say, but built into the game where you can individually drag and pose your character's individual limbs. But then now, because like it was getting to the point where there's only so many places you could take a photo. So what have they done to address that?
来讲话增加
As
了一个
introduced previously,
These
we
hologram
added
things.
holo
Look.
background
那玩家来讲话呢，其实
in
可
the
以
Matrix Selection Store.
这个角色拍照一样，当你
That's
实现
fucking
了
cool.
之后来讲话呢，可以切
Take
换背景
photo
这
of your
不是
striker.
所有玩
You
家
can change the
Oh.
background.
跟
That's not all.
人物一样去
They
You can
构思
also
they've put the okay, so they've put the photo mode thing for the characters that I was just mentioning. They've put it onto the strikers. That's so cool.
呢，我们开放了机甲对应的
And you can
节点
freely DIY
Oh.
max
自己
poses.
DIY 机甲
just like you can pose your mech just like you can pose the characters.
into
大家可
whatever
以
you
看到来
want.
讲话呢，
That's
有
so
新的
fucking
场景
cool.
有机甲 pose 可以 DIY，
With new
然后
scenes
呢，你
and
自
the
己
ability
也
to
可以
adjust
摆个
poses.
特效 pose。
Oh, that's so cool.
来，我们来欣赏一下我们自己捏的作品。
Now let's just take a look at our creation.
Okay, well, I'm going to be making a whole bunch of thumbnails. Oh, that's so cool. The fact that they've made it so you can pose the mechs, that's brilliant. That's so cool. I fucking love that. Oh! Okay. For this one, they've posed the mech and they've posed the character. So you can do both. Look at that as a thing you can make for a screenshot. That's so cool.
好的，我们看完机甲之后来讲话呢，
All
很多人
right.
说我想跟我的好友来讲话呢，在
You may
我
want
的
to
拉库里边一
take
起去拍
group
照，没
photos
问
with
题
your
也
friends.
实现了。我们来看一下。
That
Yes.
can also be done.
那大家也知道啊，在之前
Huh?
来讲话呢，格拉库来讲话，其实我们没有
Because it used to be that you
Previously,
couldn't.
the base did not support
一个同步。那现在来讲话呢，即
taking
便是
photos
进
with
入
your
到了
friends.
拍照状态来讲话呢，你跟你的好友
But
来
right
讲话
now, when you're
可以
entering photo mode,
一起摆
you and
pose，
your friends can pose together.
很有意思哦，大家。
That's
We
very
actually
interesting.
finally have group pose.
由
Oh,
于
that's so
马
cool.
马什马克
They put the...
来讲话呢
Yes, the flyers are in. The flyers are in, finally.
Since the revival mechanic has been removed in solo mode in
贴地
Finally.
当然这点来
but you
讲
can
话呢
also
希
do
望在未来来讲话呢，通
low
过飞
altitude
行背包
flight
可
in
以打
your
开更多
base.
的一个空间探索。那另外这个
You can use
That's
your
so cool.
jetpack to open up more
空间商
space.
店里面来讲话呢，
Exploration
已经售
content.
卖的
Ooh,
两个新场
new
地
rooms.
So we're showcasing two brand new scenes available in the store.
很多的
Christian's
模型
office.
收藏还有一些
There are a
特
lot
别
of
的
like
彩蛋哦。
Mac models and some
Can we have those as
Easter
actual,
eggs
like,
as well.
plastic models, please?
那另外一个呢是比较有意思
And
的。
there's the arcade.
We
那
also
这边
have
来
a
讲话呢，有
lounge.
很多能做互动的东西。
It's full of
那大家可以
interactive
自己
elements.
去看看。那我们这里
You
面
can
也会演
explore
示一
it.
些哈。
And of course, we'll show some in today's live
Wait,
stream.
don't tell me you can actually play those. Does that look like you play it? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I know it's not like a big thing for a lot of people because a lot of the players they just care about the actual matches and stuff. But I love the base. I think the base is such a cool little additional feature. You can play darts. Like, they are aiming. You can play darts. Sure.
All right.
Sure. Okay.
Let's move on to the optimization of the marketplace.
Mm.
And of course, we noticed some usability issues with the marketplace.
I'm intrigued by
First,
this.
we do want players to get more like cheaper items in the marketplace. We have temporarily disabled auction mode.
Okay, this I'm okay with.
And all items, you can price your items by yourself, maybe 10, 20, 30 co-rides. But we would
The reason I'm okay with that is people would put like things up for auction deliberately stupidly high. Like I saw some things that like the recommended like base sell price for Corite was like 1,000, but they would put the starting bid at like 40,000 Corite. 40,000 Corite is like literally 40 quid. So
put all the items with the same price are grouped together for display. So right now you can see the structure, the interface is now much clearer and much more streamlined.
okay. I mean, yeah.
And now it's really clean.
The biggest thing there is removal
For
of the
each item,
auction.
will directly display the current lowest price. And once the lowest price item is sold, the system will automatically show the next price tier and so on.
Okay, so you don't have to scroll through hundreds and hundreds of pages then. Okay,
We'll not
that is
show
good.
Exact how many like low price items remain in stock to prevent players from deliberately waiting and affecting the market circulation.
Oi, sorry, are you on then?
Some mods and some items and cannot be sold in the marketplace. Overall, in the new version, the marketplace will be really effective and streamlined for both sellers and buyers.
I think that's good because the marketplace
In our
was a mess.
Items from matrix selection can be sold in marketplace.
Yep.
But we've adjusted that this time. For example, the Notakami that will be added in Season 1 cannot be traded in the marketplace.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I think that's good because
All of the mods that you
the price that people will put it for is stupid.
supply crates cannot be sold in the marketplace. But we won't talk about these details in today's live stream. These will be covered in our patch notes.
I like that because it means that it means if you want to play free to play, it should in theory be better for you. I think.
Let's introduce the new season mission screen. We've categorized our missions into several different types, like 6v6 mission, storm,
Is it going to be anything for Ace Arena?
missions, etc., etc. Of course, if you're a new player, you'll have beginner missions.
please tell me you're doing something to improve Ace Arena, and because I love Ace Arena.
Like a 6v6, a weekly 6v6 mission, an extraction mission of Operation Storm.
Because with Ace Arena, I love it. But when I got to Grandmaster, the queues ended.
In the new season, we increased it and adjusted it. If you complete all of these missions, you will get rewards. Now, by completing these weekly missions, you will get mod boxes.
Okay, so you get boxes by doing the missions. Right. Makes the missions better.
Take your time. We couldn't cover everything in detail. We can do that next time. We will talk about Hell and Alpha in our next live stream.
Okay, so more details for the mechs.
Some of the adjustments, weapon adjustments, and balance changes, along with other activities in the new season.
Hopefully then we'll hear...
A lot of players cared a lot about the battlefield mode. Indeed.
Yep, there was a
Still
battlefield mode.
actively in development. And right now we don't have additional information to share. But
Okay.
we promise
The battlefield mode was, I think,
before
24...
October,
a 24-person
we will
one.
have invitation-based playtest.
Ooh.
And by then, we hope we could see more content.
Okay, so it might be added partway through.
2 brand new 6v6 map being developed. So stay tuned.
New maps, nice.
Indeed, we have a lot to cover. We have covered a lot today.
I really hope in the next live stream, for example,
Before the launch of the new season, we will have
we might
a
see
chance
some
to
things
meet you
with
guys.
Ace Arena.
And once again, let me emphasize the timeline. So season 1 will officially launch on September the 19th. And the test server will open on the 16th. So stay tuned. Follow us. Bye.
Okay. Okay, so I guess the biggest things out of all of that for me are item stacking in Mashmac means that you can basically save a lot more of your boxes and a lot more of the things you pick up because, like I was saying, like it used to be you had 4 item slots to send off in Mashmac, so that in the rockets or like secure any of the secure stuff, so in case you died, which meant that if you had 6 loot boxes, you could only save 4 of them. But now they stack, so you can put all 6 of them in one slot. That's huge. The 2 new mechs, very intriguing. I think Alphard is probably going to be more my thing because I'm not really a sniper player. The new rooms and stuff look really cool. The photo mode, being able to actually pose the mechs and then use the holographic things to make different backgrounds, is a brilliant way of being able to increase what we can do photos of. Because, as I say, it was getting to the point where there's only so many different ways you can take photos in the base as it was. So this is a really good way of adding more to it. I like the nerfs to Welkin. I very much approve of that. It needed it. I am hoping that they're still, because they said that this wasn't all of the balance changes. I'm hoping that they're gonna do something about the recast time for Serenith. I don't believe they'll change Tricera back to what it was with the turning speed, but at the very least, I hope they decrease. Oh, I hope they increase Serenith's recharge time. We didn't hear anything about Ace Arena, which is a shame. Maybe that's still to come, because I think they need to do something to make Ace Arena more fun. Because, like I said, it's a really fun mode, but if you do it as a ranked and once you get to Grandmaster in Season 0, you can't queue anymore. There is just no queue. you wait 30 minutes and it still doesn't pop. So they need to find a way to incentivize Ace Arena more. Other big things. There was something else I was going to mention as well. Yeah, things like the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass I'm okay with, I think. I think a standard Battle Pass is fair. And I like the Narukami, the custom Narukami as part of the Battle Pass rewards. I like that there is a guarantee system on the loot boxes. I think 400 might be a little high for a random one of the 4 special weapons, but I suppose I'm looking at that because I'm thinking to myself, from a mashback point of view, you could only get 1 or 2 at a time to safely extract. So the fact that they stack might change that a lot. They also said that you get them from rewards from the mission, like the weekly mission rewards as well. So it might actually be that 400 is not going to be too hard to get. I'm still not a fan of the limitation on the PvE mode. I feel like the PvE mode shouldn't be limited at all. But the fact that the covert op tickets can be safely extracted from Mashmak, but they're also in the battle pass, and they said you're guaranteed one in one of the loot crates. In a loot crate, you're guaranteed to get one of them. Means that in theory they shouldn't be too difficult to come by. So if you're doing PvE Mashmak and you pick up 5 crates, that's 5 more runs. That's my understanding. So that it's not what I wanted, but it's better than it could have been. It's a lot better than it could have been. So overall, I think I'm pretty happy. There's a couple of things, yeah, like the fact that it's still limited in PvE and the fact that we didn't hear anything about Ace Arena. That kind of bugs me a little bit. And I hope that maybe things will continue to improve because they seem like they're trying. Because obviously it takes time to develop these things and to make changes and things anyway. So I think they're trying. I look forward to seeing how things go in Season 1. Because I will be blunt, they need to make this Season 1 do well. I'm still going to play the game, but it's becoming a very niche game very, very quickly. And so I think they need Season 1 to do well. So I think I'm happy. Overall, I'm generally happy with what they've announced. I really hope that it helps. I think that's probably the best way I can summarize that. But yeah. I said at the start of the stream, basically, we're going to watch this and that'll be it. So, with that, I will find someone to raid. And then I will be back tomorrow for a normal stream, since this was an extra one. So, let's... I'm going to first turn off browser audio. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. Let's switch to the chatting screen. Well, so you guys don't see me messing around trying to find someone to raid. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Season 1. I look forward to it. I'm definitely going to grind out the Narukami. I really want to get the special... I really want to get the special weapon skin for Tricera, because obviously I'm a Tricera main, so I kind of need it. But then I kind of want the Falcon ones as well, because lightning wings are fucking sick. I know who I'm going to raid. I'm going to go raid Mel. I was in Mel's stream earlier anyway. Mel's playing Final Fantasy 1 at the moment. And yes, it does look like Pokemon. Papa, it does look like Pokemon. Yeah, there's the raid message. So we will go and raid Mel. And then I'm gonna go and probably jump in a voice chat and chill for a bit. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some more FF10. Thank you everyone for being here, and I hope you all have a good evening. Bye.